up lesson 46 and start the review of 47. Let's get it going on here too. All right. So, were you gonna say something?
Yes,
You bought something?
I bought all of the foods
The food
or our lunch,
for lunch?
yes, and our lunch.
Uh-huh.
And I said him
I
that
what? I what?
I said no.
If you so remember, if you have a target,
I talked to him.
nope.
Não, eu falei. Não, é no
No,
passado, tá
I
errado.
know in Portuguese. What I want
Ok.
is English. So
É,
it depends if you want to say eu falei ou eu falei para ele.
isso, eu falei pra ele.
Right. So what's the verb we use when there's a target, when there's a direction that it's going?
Tchum.
The verb, not the preposition.
Ah,
I told him.
I told
Right? Because you
him.
can use say.
Told.
If you use say, you have to say I said to him, which is not as common as I told him.
É verdade. I told him. I told him that I made all of food.
Did he believe you?
Yes.
Oh, you're terrible. Did you tell him after that you didn't?
No.
Or no, you just let him think? Oh my gosh, that's horrible. That is horrible.
Fried fish, bigger fried fish,
What does bigger mean?
Bigger é maior, né? A big fried
Big
fish.
fried fish. What was it?
Não
Was it
sei
a
nem pra onde vai.
tucunaré?
Tucunaré.
Was it really?
Aham.
I'm so tocantinense.
A gente ensinando ele a falar tucunaré.
Yeah.
Tucunaré.
Yeah, there you go. At least it worked.
Muito bom. Ok, that.
Very nice. So it was a good time then. So what was he doing here? You said he has a did you say he has a farm or something or
No, he works at a watch store in
oh,
Geneva,
in Geneva?
Geneva, and
Oh,
uh,
that's why because your husband is crazy for
yes,
watches.
yes, yes. É, daí pra frente você já imagina.
So,
He's very young. He's 23.
that is very young. So does your husband just invite every watch salesman to your house or
Yes.
really?
É, se for o que eu entendi, sim.
What did you understand?
É, se ele compra em várias lojas?
No.
Não, o
No,
quê?
does your husband invite every watch salesman to your house?
Se ele enviou algum relógio para minha
Nope.
casa?
What is invite?
Vai
D-
enviar.
no. Invite is convidar. So does your
Ah,
husband does he invite every
invite.
watch salesman? What's a salesman?
Não, 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 não. No caso dele, né? Não. É, ele foi o único até o momento.
And how do you say that?
É, just he at the moment.
Just
Until at the moment.
un- up to now or
Up to now.
up to now. Because remember, if you say something like until now, that means
Aham.
it's changing, so he's inviting other people.
Up to now, yes. Up to now.
So, but there's a problem with just he. What's the problem?
Ah, é só ele, mas o just a gente usa mais para fatos que
No,
acabaram de acontecer. Não.
no, we use it for
Teria que ser
both.
only.
No, that's
Não?
not it. Just is fine. It could be only, that's fine.
Ok.
But if I say, who is talking to me right now? And you raise your hand and you say, I. Yes?
Just you.
No, let's go back. Go
Ok.
back. If you raise your hand I say, who's talking to me right now? You raise your hand. You say, I. Say it, right?
Uh-huh.
No,
Right.
no, it's not right.
Me.
Me, right? Because in those situations where you don't have a verb, you use the pronoun that is the object pronoun. So you don't say I, you say me. You don't say they, you say what?
Them.
Them, yeah. You don't say we, you say what? What's the what's the object pronoun for we? If I say you are going with Noise, how do I say that? You are going with
É...
Do you remember?
Não, não, eu tô com
It's the
hour na
we
cabeça.
it's yeah, that's what most people say. What is our though?
Nosso.
Nosso, nossa, nossos, nossos. Yes. So it's the weird I think it's the weirdest one of all of the pronouns. The weirdest one is us.
Us.
US. Us.
Us, yes.
So in that case, when do we use it? When it's either the object, so at usually towards the end of the sentence, or if there's no verb. That's why if somebody says, "Who wants to go with me?" Me, instead of I. Now, if you say "I do," then it's I because you added a verb. Even though it's an auxiliary verb, you added
Aham.
a verb. I want to go, or I do, or I am, or I have, or whatever it is. I have, for example, who has been to Paris? I haven't. What about you?
I haven't.
You haven't either? No?
I don't know, eu tava perdida, teacher, sorry.
So my
Eu
question
tava
was,
tentando, não, você tava falando, e eu tava tentando pensar no caso de ele, é him? Não,
yeah,
é? Ah,
yeah,
just him, não just him.
just
Aí eu tava
him.
tentando calcular a resposta e você falando outra coisa, sorry.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Sometimes I talk
O
and
Deft.
sometimes you listen, sometimes not. But so my question was, who has been to Paris? I haven't.
I haven't.
I haven't. So and then so if I say I haven't and you say I haven't, eu também não seria.
Either.
So the whole sentence?
I haven't either.
Very nice. Just a little bit more either.
Either.
Good.
Either.
Yep. Nice. Good. I'm so glad you didn't say I haven't too.
Or me neither.
Or me neither. Very nice. Uh-huh.
Tá vendo? Eu
Good.
também acerto umas coisinhas.
I'm sorry. I don't understand Portuguese. Okay. So far just him. Do you think your husband will invite more watch salesmen to your house?
I hope not. Please, God. It's a
So
big mission. Mission.
yeah. So tell me, how did that happen? He was buying a watch. Was he buying a watch in Geneva? Or
He tried because some um, some brands
Mhm.
um, in some brands you can't but
You can't.
no to buy you can't to buy watches, you know.
Can
You can't. No, I can't mesmo.
can't. Uh-huh.
You can't buy watches.
Right. Can call me too.
Yes, and you have to make relationships and talk
So
to
you have to
him and yeah,
create relationships.
yes, create relationships and muitas
So
coisas.
was this strategic? Was this a strategic lunch where now he's building a relationship so that he can buy specific brands.
Yes.
Huh, interesting. So it was
A
it's
maioria, as maiores são assim.
the
The
how do you say it?
biggest. The biggest? No.
Close, close. So we have bigger. Bigger is the comparative. What's the superlative? It's not biggest. Take out the
Biggest.
Biggest, yeah.
Oh,
Exactly. Yeah. Very good. So the biggest are that way. So this was very strategic. It was more than of a business lunch than like a personal lunch.
yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Interesting.
Very interesting.
If I ever
I don't understand this word,
this what?
this world.
Yeah, see, you can do it because you understand the word, you don't understand the world, but that good. That
World.
whoa, that was good. But the second time was very good. World, very good.
Uh,
You don't understand that world. So if I ever get to the point where I'm buying high end, we call it high end watches, now I know how to how to navigate
it's
that
very difficult.
that world. Interesting.
Mesmo, how can I say
Mesmo
mesmo?
que?
Mesmo que.
Do you have any guesses for mesmo que?
Mesmo que. Uh, mm-mm.
Even though.
Even though. Even though you have money, a lot of money, infinite money, you can't to buy. No, you can't buy watches in these brands. Some brands,
And okay. So one second.
não interessa para eles.
Yeah, they don't care. You have to
They don't care. Yeah,
okay. In this
it's
case,
very difficult.
it wouldn't be even though because if you use even though, then it would be me. You're saying to me, mesmo que você não tem, ou especificamente você. So in this case, it would be even if.
If, que é no geral, assim?
Mesmo se você
Mesmo
tiver.
se.
Yeah.
Even. O even é o mesmo, legal. Even.
Yeah, so we have
If.
even though and mesmo que, but the idea of uh, that it's actually happening. So even though you
Uhum.
have a lot of money, so you're
Uhum.
saying by using even though you're saying I have a lot of money.
Uhum.
From your lips to God's ears.
Uhum.
But if you're making it something that is theoretical, then it would be even if you have a lot of money,
Yes.
even if you have a lot of time, even if then
Yes.
those are all theoretical
It's like
situations.
Hermes. In Hermes, I
Hermes.
can't. Hermes? Hermes! Oh my
Hermes.
God! Eu estou bastante surpresa com essa informação. Hermes? Putz. Tá. I can't buy a purse. Kelly, Birkin,
I can't buy
because I can.
I can't buy
I I can't buy a purse. Purses. No.
no, because you have to name, remember, adjective. The name comes first. So I can't
Uh-huh.
buy a Hermes, Kelly, blah, 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 purse. Because
Uh-huh.
purse comes after, not I can't buy a
Yes.
purse Hermes.
Yes. E é isso.
I didn't know
Gostaria,
that
sim.
about like Hermes.
Yes. It's,
But that I know obviously I recognize the name Hermes, but I've never heard Kelly, but because I don't buy a lot of purses, but
I can buy a chinela. How can I say chinela?
Chinelo?
Chinelo.
We say Chanel. That one we
Uh,
don't kill that one. Chanel or Gucci
yeah. Gucci não
or
tem isso, não.
yeah,
Mas
Michael
é.
Kors.
Michael Kors também não tem, né? É só Hermes mesmo que tem.
I'm sorry,
Hermes.
I don't understand.
Ah. Just Hermes.
Just Hermes, huh?
Hermes.
Hermes, yeah. Because
Depois
there's an
vê a
H.
data de validade, pode jogar fora de vencida.
You're
Hermes. Hermes.
her,
Nossa,
like
eu ia
her, like
morrer.
Della.
Hermes. Hermes.
You
Eu ia
you
morrer
would
e não ia saber
die.
disso. Não, eu ia morrer e não ia saber disso. Hermes.
Yes. Can you imagine? You ask for it, and uh, is do you guys have a Hermes purse that I can buy? Be interesting.
I
So let's say you want to. Let's say you ask, do you have a Hermes purse that I can buy? And they say no, but you can what?
You can buy outras coisas na loja.
Okay, let's do that. That's not what I
Uh,
wanted, but let's go with that. That's good.
the other some things
Okay,
in the store.
what is something?
Coisas, outras coisas.
Something is coisas. This is like lesson 4.
Things,
Things are
things.
coisas. What is something?
You can buy something, algumas coisas.
So,
É?
okay, so there's an interesting thing that happens here. It's one of those kind of weird things where it's a little bit different than what we normally have. So if I say you
You
can
can
buy
buy
something.
alguma coisa.
Yes. You can buy
Buy the other things.
the other things.
In the store.
Okay. That wasn't what you said, but that's correct. You can buy. Now, what some people sometimes do, what to say outras coisas, so we know that something is outra coisa ou algo, alguma coisa, right? Well, something, not outra coisa, sorry. It's algo, alguma coisa. Something. So they think algumas coisas then is somethings. But the interesting thing is, and this is why I say this is kind of unique, is that when it's plural, it's separate. So you can buy some things when it's plural, and then you can buy something when it's singular.
Ah,
And that's why like anything or nothing, we don't have the same kind of thing where it's together and it's separate in those different situations. What about you can buy, let's say there are two things and you can't buy one, but you can buy what?
you can buy accessories.
No, so let's say there are two purses.
Two purses.
Okay, there are two purses in the store. You
You
can't
can
buy
buy no, you can buy picotin.
a what?
É o nome da bolsa. Essa você
No.
pode
So let's say we have two Michael Kors purses, okay? But
Hum.
one is already sold. So you can't buy the first one, okay? You can't buy this one, but you can buy
Não tô entendendo a pergunta.
a outra, in other words.
A outra é the other.
The other. Uh-huh. You can buy the other.
The
But so
other
the other serves the other serves. The other is fine. You can buy the other, but I can
brands.
also say the other one. And the
Ah,
thing about the other one is that it represents, I don't have to worry like in Portuguese, a outra or o outro, or because we don't have that gender problem, then it's just you can buy the other one. And some people do say you can buy the other, but it sounds better to me. I think it's probably more correct to say you can buy the other one.
entendi. You can buy the other. You can buy some things. You can buy the
Okay,
other
and that's the thing. The
things.
difference is something is together. So you can buy something, right?
Something.
But because some things are two words that are separate, then there needs to be just a tiny space. You can buy some things. You can buy some things and not somethings.
Some things.
Okay. And
Okay.
that's the difference there. What about you bought one purse and you want to know, or no, let's go with Paulo. Paulo buys a toy. So you're on a trip. You let him buy a toy, and then he wants to know if he can get more. One more. What would we use to say? Você não pode comprar outro. Outro brinquedo.
You can't buy the other one. The other one.
Okay, so how many toys are there in the store in this situation?
Você não pode comprar mais um.
É mais um? The other one é
Não,
mais um?
comprar outro se referindo ao brinquedo, né?
Okay,
No
so
caso.
but the key question here, how many toys are there in the store?
Many.
Many. So if I say, what is the other one? What does that mean?
O outro brinquedo.
Outro. So there has to be two toys in the store. Counting the one that he bought, right? The one that he has plus one. So does this work? Does this sentence work if there are many toys in the store?
No.
No.
You can't buy other one.
And this is where most students, almost all students, make the mistake. What does other mean?
Outro.
Outro. But in English, is this outro, is it a noun?
Sim.
Yeah. Is it countable?
No.
No?
No.
What is there a plural of other?
No. Two other, three other.
Not
Yes.
two other, three other. How do you say?
Então é incontável.
No, but two others and three others. Yes, not two other and three other. So other is countable. So number one, it's a noun. Number two, is it countable? Number three, is it singular in this sentence?
Isso quer dizer que?
Yes or no? Is it singular in this sentence?
Yes.
Yes. So remember, if it has those three things on our checklist, what does it need? For example, eu tenho carro.
I have a car.
Why? Why not? Eu não falei eu tenho carro. Eu falei eu tenho carro. Why is it I have a car in English?
Eu tenho carro.
Não, mas eu falei eu tenho carro. But
Mas
in
tem
English,
que usar o a.
Right. Why? That's my question. Because one, it's a noun. Two, it's countable. Three, it's in the singular. So what's missing here? You can't buy other one. And actually, one is actually the part that is the noun.
Mas another.
Another, exactly. Because it has to be
Another one?
outro, uma outra. Yes, because one here represents the thing. One can represent a person. It can, in this case, it's what is it representing?
The toys.
The toy, exactly. In this case, outro brinquedo. But the common mistake is because many times we translate other as just outro, and so if you say não pode comprar outro, then everybody thinks it's the same. But But because of that rule where we have to have an, what happens is this is one of the only times where an is together with the word to make one word, an other, another. You can't buy another one. Again, one representing, and I said other is the noun. Actually, one, if I'm not mistaken, counts as a pronoun here. But it's the subject or the object. It's the thing.
Interessante.
And here you can't buy the other one. You can't buy another one. Now, não pode comprar outros.
You can't buy não, na minha cabeça só vem another.
Yeah, which would be outro. So what do we use for outro when it's not outro?
Some others.
You don't need
Others.
or either others or other ones.
Other ones.
Yeah, so ones is one of those things I think is really strange, but we have uns outros, right?
Sim.
Se é uns, porque tem esse. O
Sim.
que é plural é uns. É estranho nas duas línguas, eu sempre achei.
Faz muito sentido.
But it's...
You can't buy other ones. Other ones.
So in this case, you can go, you can't buy others, or you can't buy other ones. In my experience, other ones is more common.
Nossa, eu achei others mais...
Yeah, because you're translating directly in your head, and it sounds better in your head.
Sim.
Because in Portuguese, we wouldn't say uns outros. Você não pode comprar uns outros. It exists, uns outros exists, but we say outros, and that's it. And so that's why others sounds better in your head, which is fine. You can't buy others. But it's, in my head, it sounds much better. Other ones, because in my, like I said, in my experience, it's much more common to hear you can't buy other ones than you can't buy others. But most people would say you can't buy more, which is just easier.
Realmente.
Okay, good. Now let's say we're talking about the purse that you can or can't buy, and she says you can't buy the other one, but feel free. What is feel free?
Sentir livre?
Sentir livre, ou seja, fique à vontade. So it's one of those expressions where literally, se sinta livre, but we use it to say fique à vontade. So feel free to what?
To see other things.
What's the difference between see? What's another verb? What's the other verb that is similar to see?
Ver.
Well, in English, what's the other verb that's similar to see?
To watch.
Watch, okay, that's similar. But there's another one that is more closely related to see than watch. But watch is assistir ou...
Eu só lembro desses dois.
If I say, olhe.
Look.
What's the difference between see and look?
Look, você se esforça para ver.
Okay. So
E
do I say see?
No, look.
No, look. So if she tells you, feel free to
look.
See, to look, and specifically
Look around.
Look around. Look around. What is around?
Em torno.
Em torno,
Ah,
ao redor. Yeah, exactly. So this is the expression we use in those situations, and I would translate it as dar uma olhada. Right? So we have take a look. One expression we have is take a look, a phrasal verb with take, or look around. For example, first sentence here.
look around you. There are a lot of people to help you. We could look around and then eat something at the best place we find.
So, any questions on these?
No.
When you look around you, what do you see?
I see my table and my chairs,
Okay.
my
Now,
book.
when you look around figuratively, what do you see?
Mm, em mim?
Could be. What's around you figuratively?
Figurativamente, o que eu vejo em volta de mim, é isso?
Yeah.
I
For
don't know.
example, I'll give you some examples for what I would answer. My home, right? Not just physically what's here, but when
Uhum.
I look around at what I have, my family, my home, my my career, when I there we have to look around, we also have to take stock. To take stock is basically count your blessings. Take
Hum.
stock of what you have in your life. So we have literally look around, but we also have look around in more of a figurative way. So talking about when I look around figuratively, I think about my family. Uh, who do you think about in your family when you look around yourself figuratively?
I see my blessings and my family,
Blessings?
blessings and my family, and uh, how can I say felicidade,
Happiness or joy?
happiness, happiness,
Yeah, so if you want to say alegria would be like joy, felicidade, happiness.
happiness, and uh, I think so. Acho
I
que é
think
isso.
so, eu acho que sim.
Eu acho que é isso. I
I
think that's it.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, now when you say your family, who do you mean by your family?
Ahn, o que que significa?
No. Who do you mean by your family?
Mean não é significar? Por que who do you mean? Não, o que
What is
você.
what does mean? Mean is but it can be significar, it can be malvado, but it can also be quer dizer.
Ah, tá. É, quem quer dizer?
Quem você quer dizer por família?
Ah, tá. My family is my husband, my
Okay.
kids,
Okay.
é, é, my mom, my daddy.
Okay. Now, how would you say my mom and dad without saying mom and dad, but just putting them together.
My parents.
My parents. What about all of that bagunçada in Pará? What,
Bagunçada?
all of those people in Pará. You have like
Yes.
a lot of people, right?
Yes.
So what? How would you refer to them?
Ah, é, tentando lembrar parentes em inglês, que não é parents. Eu não vou lembrar. Relatives.
Relatives. Eles são apenas relativos.
Tudo bom.
For example,
my father-in-law is my relatives.
he's not plural, right? You only have one.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a relative.
A relative. É que eu ia dar mais exemplos.
No, that's okay, but you don't say my father-in-law is a relatives. It can't be a
Tá.
relatives.
Yes, verdade. And my não vou lembrar primos.
Cousins.
Cousins. E tios. And cousins. São primos. A gente viu tudo isso, né?
So cousins, aunt, uncle.
Uncle é o quê? Tia? Tio?
Tio. You can remember that if you have an active uncle, he can break his ankle. What's ankle?
I don't know. Eu já sei que é uma pegadinha.
Is tornozelo. Ankle, uncle.
Que começa com I.
No, let me write it for you.
Escreve igual?
No. My uncle is active and broke his ankle. Now, this is one of those that if you don't know correct pronunciation, you have a problem, because if you don't know the difference between and a, it seems the same. What's the pronunciation here?
My uncle.
Good.
Ankle.
Uncle. And here, broke
ankle.
His ankle. Yeah, like apple.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. So.
Tio e tia, mesma coisa?
Nope. It's not. That would be too easy.
Aunt.
So there are two pronunciations. There are the pronunciation that is for snobs, like my mom. Like you said, aunt. But cool people say aunt.
Aunt. Aunt.
And technically, there are a lot of people, even American English speakers, say there are many that say aunt. And my mom yelled at us because we always said our favorite aunt was our Aunt Kathy, and we always said, are we going to go to Aunt Kathy's house? And she was like, aunt, no, aunt, because she always said, she's not a bug. Why would she say she's not a bug? What is bug? Bug is inseto. So ant, same pronunciation, is formiga. So my mom was like, she's not a bug, it's aunt. And we laughed at her. And we just laughed. We just pointed at her and laughed. Aunt. Whatever. Another one, we laughed at my mom because she always said, and everybody that I knew said, how would you pronounce this?
Pajamas.
Yeah. We always said pajamas.
Pajamas.
That's what we said, but my mom said, because she's a word snob, she always said pajamas.
Pajamas. Oh my God.
But most people that I know, most American English speakers that I know, say pajamas. I think my mom is the only person I know that says pajamas. But I know there are a lot of people that do, but that I personally know, even my
Pajamas.
sisters and everybody, we say pajamas. But like I say, thank God that she is a word snob, because my dad speaks terrible English, incorrect English, and if not for my mom, I wouldn't be an English teacher. I wouldn't be able to, because I would speak bad English too. I would speak poorly. All right. Thank you, everybody
Alright.
that's watching. We will be back on Tuesday of next week, and we will start our review of lesson 47. Okay, and I think what I might do is I might create a worksheet for you of exercises from lesson 46 for you to do. Just because we've spent a lot of time doing a deep dive on lesson 46, so I want you to have some stuff to do, some homework to do too. So I'll see if I can get that done. All right?
Okay. Alright.
All right. See you next week, everybody. And don't forget to wait a second before you leave.